Might help if I turn on the record button. No, okay. Yeah, imagine that. It didn't record. Okay. What is this? Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, so it's what this thing is all about, is sewing, because that's what I do, is sewing. But anyway, well, here's a video that I'm recording, introducing myself and whatnot. Hello, hi, how's it going? I have decided to start a channel on the YouTube for sewing purposes. I like to do that. I like to make things. This is a coaster that I made, and it was really just a test, and it did not go well, but it's still functional, so I still use it. Anywho, I've made many more since then. Well, I say many more, but I've made quite a few sets, maybe like 15, 20 sets, something like that. So obviously gotten better with it. Different types, well, not really different sizes, but the same concept as this square. Got some hexagonal, whatever. I've got some hexagon shaped ones as well. Those are my favorites. I have this thing about hexagons. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I've cleared off my area for this. Put all my supplies over here until I actually get into doing a project. But for now, it's just about me. Oh yeah, I don't even think I said my name. I am Fistina. It's nice to meet you. Here we are. I don't even know if I'm talking loud enough, but I can fix that later. That's what video editing is about, right? But yeah, so I've decided to post things on a channel so that I can be more representative of my demographic in the sewing world. And I know that I'm not trying to say, oh my God, I'm the only person that's in their late 30s that's black, that does this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying that I feel that on my feed, there is a lack of representation for my demographic in my niche. So I have decided to put myself out there and be like, hey, you know, I've been sewing for a little while. I've done a few projects here and there. I've done cosplays. I've done bags. I've done the coasters like I tell you about. I've done other little projects here and there. You know, it started out with just like hemming clothes, and it has evolved, but definitely learned things here and there. I've probably purchased way too many sewing notions over time, but I have found a use for mostly all of them. I would say out of the little sewing tools that I've done, I've only been like I've only had a couple where it's like, not really sure why I got that, but it is what it is. But yeah, that'll be for a different video. Eventually can go over some of the tools, some of my favorite tools that I like to use, and all of that. But for now, this is just me, what I do, what I'm trying to present, what I'm trying to put out there into the space. And yeah, I plan to record some different projects. I know that I've noticed with myself that I have not really done any kind of creative projects recently because I've been focusing on, let me get the YouTube channel started. Let me just throw something up there to at least get the ball rolling. Let me go post on other social medias. I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. But in the grand scheme of things, I have not done any sewing projects. I am a little bit, I'm a little bit starved for that kind of sewing energy, or as I've heard it called before, that sojo, like mojo, but sewing. Yeah, you get it. I've had my surgery here, and I actually posted on I posted on social media some projects that I've done where I made makeup remover pads using just stuff that I've got laying around here, fabric scraps, towels, things like that. I think I did a YouTube short. Yeah, I did a YouTube short on that as well, and yeah, it kind of blew up a little bit on me. I didn't expect to check my stats and see that it had so many views. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm dabbling in some things, but I'm trying to get going on some things. And the biggest thing is always, you just gotta fucking start it. You just gotta go for it and start it. So this is me starting it. And it's like, oh, you've got to do 10 or 20 or 50 videos before it's gonna look like anything. Most of your first stuff's gonna look like shit. And I understand that. Even if I did stream for a few years, this is way different than streaming. Streaming is like, you turn on the camera, whatever happens, fucking happens. But this is like, literally been dilly-dallying all day on this. Why have I not just gone ahead and done it? Because imposter syndrome. Oh, this is this. Yeah, okay. Just gonna get over it. Get it done. Anywho, back to, let's bring it back. Let's wrangle it back to, again, what I think that I'm gonna present here is, yeah, just showing that anybody can learn. I can show you what I've learned over the years. So that is what I want to present into the space, is, starting at the basics. Hell, there's things that I don't even know what the actual name of it is or what the actual technique is or whatever. I just roll with it and just kind of go with it. That's most of my life, is just kind of rolling with it. But anyway, so that is where I'm at on here. You start it, you improve on it. I think there was something that I saw recently, and it said you start the process, and the goal is to try to improve like 1% every time that you do it. Not like say, oh my God, it's got to be, but just improving a little bit as you go. Each one a little bit better. And it's always a learning process, because there's always going to be something come up. It's going to be like, AI is going to change the face of whatever. There's always going to be something. So, but starting is definitely the hardest part. So here is the start. Here I am doing the thing, and we'll see what happens. So anyway, I'll bring y'all along with me, and we shall go through this together. I have like a graphic of a rainbow. So that's that. Thanks for watching. Welcome to all of this, and I'll see you next time.